Happy Saturday, family. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So, today we are going to continue on with our Mod Podging, yes, our Christmas collages. So, I'll remind you, we have the first one I did, and then we have this one we did together, and I went ahead and added a few little things and finished off the decorating. And then this one we have not decorated yet. So I am going to throw a layer of, now that it's decorated, I'm going to put a layer of Mod Podge on the top of that and then set it aside, and we can mess with it in a little bit once it's dry. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that on there right away. I actually should have done this before I came back on camera. I forgot. I got excited to move on to the next thing. That's what happens to me. Anybody else like that? Show of hands. Be honest. Anybody else get into a hurry, get excited about their project, and decide that they're going to start and not really prepare? I do that a lot. I do that a lot in everything. I've learned not to do that with my cooking. But yeah, when it comes to this, I do tend to get myself way pumped up about things and then realize and go, oh, I should have probably did this, or I should have probably did that. So, okay, I'm going to try and, okay. There we go. Try and get my lines as nice and even as I can. Oh, Tara. I did already cut the edges and trimmed it up for us. So, all right, this puppy's gonna sit over here and dry, and I'm gonna sit that there. I should probably pause and rinse it off, but you know me, I'm gonna go for this. So what I did was, let me clean this up just a little bit. I'm gonna wet. I'm gonna have to totally soak this thing when it's all said and done. I don't think I told you guys. Well, I mentioned it in the video the other day that I didn't end up posting, but I bought these at the dollar store a couple days ago when I got all that stuff, and I found these placemats, and they had the white background, and I remembered you guys telling me you liked the white background. At least some of you did. So I thought I'd give it a try, but of course it cannot stay white with me. I don't even know how people do that. I watch other crafters and I'm like, how is there white? How is it still white? I get messy. I can't help myself. I try, but yeah. Anyway, so while I was waiting for that to dry and kind of finishing the other one, I went ahead and I cut out, I had bought some more little, I have the bigger pictures as well. But this is like that one kit I bought from Tailor Made Journals. Her link is in the About section of my channel if you want to go over and check out her Etsy shop. She is amazing. But these are some of the Christmas photos that I purchased from her the other day. And these are the little ones. She does, the front page is like this whole collage of all the pictures that are in your kit, right? And so I take that page and I cut it into tiny pictures, and I love this. I do it with my other one I have of hers. So yeah, if you want to check out an awesome shop, go over and see Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. And Lorna, thank you so much. I adore this kit. It's beautiful. You're going to see your pictures in my creations this time. So anyway, got to give her her props. She is amazing. She's a great artist. So go check out her stuff. It's really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and lay some of these down. I could choose like any of these. They are precious. I mean, we've got babies and just adorable, adorable, adorable. Cannot say. Did I mention that they are adorable? Oh, gosh. So, yeah. Here we go. So I thought we'd scatter these amongst the Tim Holtz fussy cuts, and you know, just kind of put a real spin on this one geared more, you know, towards these little pictures. Let's see. there's one in here I definitely wanted to use. These little babies. There's one in here that's got like a pink, she just looks so cute. Let me see if I think this is it. Let me see. Yeah, look at her. Oh, look at that. She's so sweet. So we're going to distress this up and make it look nice and vintage. She is precious. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just love them all, honestly. I hear sirens. Something's going on. There we go. Who knows? You know, it's kind of funny. You know, when you live in a town and, you know, you don't run into crime every day of your life. You just kind of go through life and do your thing. And I've mentioned to you before, I live in Coolidge. Well, it's funny because I grew up in the valley. Like, I grew up in town in Gilbert, and very quiet, you know, small town, super safe. In fact, Gilbert was voted the safest town to raise a family 3 years in a row, along with being the fastest growing town. And so yeah, I was, and then I moved to Phoenix, and you know, crime's there, it's around you, you experience it. I've been held up twice in my life. I'll have to tell you those stories another time. They're pretty interesting. I might have told you one of them already, I don't remember. But you know, it's like you've got, you know, all this stuff going on in the under the surface that you don't really think much about in your day-to-day life. So Courtney's online the other day, and he's looking up, and I don't remember what he looked up, but he found an article that was talking about the like the 10 most dangerous cities in Arizona. Or I think it was the country. No, I'm going to say Arizona. Or the 10 worst places to live in Arizona. And Coolidge was like, I don't remember, I think it was like number 8 of the worst places to live. And then it was on this list of the most, and it was like the second most dangerous or something like that, dangerous town in Arizona. Okay, I gotta be honest, I live here. I never hear sirens, hardly ever. That right there just happening, it's very surprising to me. I never hear sirens. But the other day, Courtney was coming home from work, and he goes, "Oh my goodness, honey, it looks like the whole police department is 2 blocks over. It was just up the road from us." And I go, "What's happened?" And he goes, "I don't know, but there's cops everywhere." Well, he gets online and looks it up, and sure enough, at that same address, like, he doesn't know what happened this day because he saw somebody being brought out on a gurney, and it looked like they might be gone. There was blood, and they were covered up and stuff, and he wasn't sure. But it was very sad. And it turns out that like 3 weeks ago, a young 21-year-old, his sister, I believe, and his mom were all shot. He died. 2 of them died, and I think the mom was injured in that same house. So yeah. So obviously I live, you know, and then here a while back we got a thing in the mail. You know how sometimes you'll get a thing in the mail that will announce that you have a pedophile living in your area or near you? I don't know if you've ever received one of those. I've only received one other time in my, oh, I've got glue on here, in my life. But we got one of those. And it turns out he's our neighbor 2 doors down. He's like just east of us. And he works around his yard all the time. He does work on cars and stuff like that. But he doesn't go to work. He doesn't leave. Yeah. And he is listed in Arizona as a pedophile. I was like, oh my gosh, right next to us. Right next to us. So yeah, you just never know, right? I mean, it's unfortunate he made a mistake, but because they make you file, you know, his was not a youthful indiscretion that ended up following him the rest of his life. His happened when he was like in his 30s, and molestation of a minor, of a child. And so I don't feel, I gotta be honest, I don't feel like bad for him, because some people I've met in my life who are listed as a sex offender, but in Arizona they have a very hard ruling on that. And so like one of them I knew, he passed away now, but he dated a young lady who had lied to him, and I knew this person, so I knew the story's true. She lied to him about her age, and he was only 18, but her mother filed, she was like 15, but she told him she was 18. And he went out with her, and anyway, her mother filed charges for statutory rape, and it followed him the rest of his life. That in that case, that's a little different, but we're talking now, my neighbor, we're talking about somebody who actually did prison time, and so anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you all that, but that's because I thought of it right now because I heard the sirens. Anyway, so I live in a dangerous town, I guess. I think it's more the ratio, if you really look at it, because we live in a town that's very small. And so per capita type of thing, the ratio of how many people are here. But he did read that there are, there are more, this is sad too, there are more pedophiles in Coolidge than any other town in the state of Arizona. Our ratio is like, I don't know, 1 out of every 200, and I think he said 239 people or something like that. So yeah, we have like over 40 pedophiles who live here. And I think it's probably because it's a small town, it's kind of out in the outskirts. They're not in the center of stuff, and they can kind of hide. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I'm looking here at Tim's stuff. I'm going to get off that topic now. I didn't mean to get on that topic. That's not very Christmassy, was it? I apologize. Please forgive me. I wasn't meaning to drone on and on about that. Let's see. Okay. I am thinking I'm going to throw in some other stuff real quick before I do too many things with those little, and then don't have any room to really lay out anything else. Now I have a couple of deers here and a Christmas tree, but I don't know if I want to put reindeer on here or if I want to use it as a top decorator, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. I know I also have some smaller, these little guys here. Let me look real quick. These came in a separate package from the Fussy Cuts. They were in with the, if you've never bought them, they were in with the kit that had the wallpapers, which for whatever reason, I'm not seeing where I put those. Sorry, I've dropped some stuff here. Just 1 second. I dropped a couple of things. I could have sworn I had a separate bag. Let me look real quick because I had put all of these into, here it is. Okay, yeah, wallpapers. These are Tim's too. And they came with these things here. So let me look real quick. Because these I would kind of like to make, there's 2 of each. And I'm going to try to find these. If they're in Amazon, I will list them. Yeah, there's, I'm going to do, let's see. I want to do some of those strips again, like he has here, like these. But, oh, look guys, isn't that cute? Okay, there's so many to choose from. They're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to have to do something with these. You know what? We're going to be doing like maybe some belly bands or some journal cards with these. Oh, they're gorgeous. Can you see these decorated stuff on top of them? Beautiful. Where's my skizzies here? Okay, so I'm going to trim. I'm going to do up here on this part because, again, I want to do some edges. I like that look where we kind of, you know, go around the edge here. And I tried to put some edging on all three of these to where it's going to be show up on all the pieces as we cut it. I'm hoping to have a little bit of it because it's just so pretty. I mean, some of these are just gorgeous. So they really add something to the picture, you know. Okay. Gosh, it's already after 12. Oh my goodness, it's 12:35 here. I declare, if I go to the store in the morning, because it's still Wednesday for me. It's the same day as I did part 1 of this. If I go to the store at all, it just seems to throw my day off, you know, if I leave and go do stuff, you know. I did my workout this morning. I'm so proud of myself, you guys. For the last 2 days in a row, I have done my workout before anything else. Like when I wake Cordy up in the morning, I've done it before I wake him up. Gotten it out of the way because I really need to be moving, you know. I don't want to cover that Merry Christmas, so I'm going to trim this across right here. So yeah, I did that, which made me very happy. And I haven't done the dishes. I usually do them early in the morning too, but we didn't have very many, so I haven't done those yet. But like, I got all my stuff done around here. Look at this. Isn't this cute? It comes in that kit. I'm going to use that on something. I'm not going to use it here. And then I went to the store and I had my breakfast. Then I went to the store. But it just seems like when I get back, I don't know, I get caught up in doing stuff that's all related to what I'm doing with you guys. I mean, it's just printing or fussy cutting or, you know, it's something. It's always something related to the business, but it kind of pulls from me and steals my energy. And then when I go to do my video, you know, I don't feel quite as alert and able to do it when I do videos super late like this. So if I seem sometimes a little like I'm off, it's because I'm doing it, probably because I'm doing a video too late after I've kind of, I don't know if it's my age or what, but my best time of day, it seems, and I've been this way for a long time, is early in the morning when or even if I get up late, but it's when I first get up. Is anybody else out there like that? Like when you first wake up in the mornings, you feel your best, you know? So like once I wake up is when I feel good. And yeah, and so I kind of, when I do videos this late, it just kind of feels like it's past that point. I shouldn't be doing them, you know? I hate that. What I mean, I hate doing them so late. Because I don't feel like I'm able to be my strongest. It's kind of like when Tina talks about how if she does a video before she's had her breakfast, or if she needs a cup of tea, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. I always get what she's saying when she says that. I'm like, I understand. Yeah. And I know she goes to the gym like right away. I've kind of decided I might let that gym membership go because I do like working out by myself, and I don't have my treadmill messed up and we had to get rid of it, unfortunately. However, I do have YouTube, and I mean, there are so many awesome workouts on YouTube. You know, you really don't, I mean, unless you really like the, you know, the aesthetic of being at the gym. If you enjoy, or you really want to use the machines, that's, you know, that's great. Or if you really like classes. Now, see, I do not like to go to classes at all. Like, at all. I don't know about you guys, but I like doing aerobics and I like the workout itself, but I've never gone into a classroom just because I know I wouldn't like doing the workout with all those people. It's just not my thing. So I'm much better at home. And so lately, like I said, I've been back to working out, and well, I'm getting myself back to working out, and I'm really happy about that. So let's see. I want to do, where's the rest of them? There were so many that are so sweet. This one's just, oh my goodness, look at that. I'm wondering, I don't want to cover anybody's face, but I would like to do like a little, let's see. I want to get these candy canes in here, so I'm going to cut a piece, probably just to go, yeah, just to go along that strip. And I'm going to do a thin strip, so I'm going to trim this to where it's like that and see how that does. Just love that little candy cane. I think he's so cute. And he'll look really good next to those peeps. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and glue him down, and then I'll trim it afterwards, because that way I can get him right to the edge. There we go. So I hope you guys are enjoying doing these. I know it's funny. I have so many of you tell me how much you love collage, you know, love to do collages and love videos. But I have to admit, my views go down when I do collages. So I don't, how do I put that? I don't mind. That's not the point. My point is I don't want to bore anybody by doing stuff that you guys really don't, you know, care to see. So if by chance you do have an opinion that, you know, you really don't care for the collage videos, let me know. Let me know, and I'll see. I really wanted to use her on here, but I'm realizing she doesn't actually match very well. I think I might have to use her on something else. Let's see here. She is cute. Or we have these little angels. They could be a focal point there in the center. Yeah, let's do them. I'm going to really try to cut everything in such a way that I don't go through anybody's face or anything, you know. Let's see here. I don't want them right on top of each other. Do I need any more? Maybe that's, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe that's enough. You guys have a good view, right? Okay. What do you think? Is there, I'm looking through the camera because I'm trying to see if there's anywhere that any more of these need to be. Okay. I think I'm going to stop there with those, the pictures of people. Go ahead and put those in my little holder here. My little Dollar Tree. These came out of the kitchen section in case anybody likes these. They stack on each other, and I just keep them in my little drawer here. Okay, and then I was looking. Do you remember these stamps? I totally remember trading stamps. Do y'all remember trading stamps? I'm pretty sure there are those of you that do, because most of you are my age. Oh, my grandma, she loved her some trading stamps. She was always saving hers. I remember ours being green, too. We had some green ones. Crown Trading Stamp Company. That's fun. They did those up until, gosh, when did those stop? In the 80s? I know I was an adult and they were still doing them, taking them. Because I remember being older, you know, and then finally saying that they were no longer going to do trading stamps. It was a sad day. It was like an era, you know. It was a big, kind of a big thing for it to go away. Okay, let's see here. You get quite a few of them with your little kit. Holiday greetings. I don't want to cover that. I think it's good. I think we're good on this one. How much do we have? Oh, good. We're only at 25 minutes. I have had this brush laying here just soaking up some moisture from this. So we'll go ahead and lay out this final layer of Mod Podge. Okay. And then I'm going to pause the video and rinse this brush because I don't want to mess it up. And then I will come back and we'll play. We'll do some cutting and hopefully some decorating. I really want to do that first one. I really, really, really want to play with it. It turned out so good. This thing is just really bugging me. It's not hanging on to that mat at all. And I have stuff everywhere. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm such a mess. I am. I'm a messy girl. Wow. I think I'd be better off to hold it in my hand here. I watch other people and they're so good at things not skidding across their mat, or you know, they're so good at laying down their glue. And I'm over here you know, that you guys come back and visit with me and you hang out and you stay subscribers or you subscribe. Thanks. Really. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for liking me. I appreciate it. And for letting me be myself. So I'm going to set this aside and pause the video and I'll get everything cleaned up and ready for our next step. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So while I was off camera, I went ahead and printed out some words and stuff, and I was bummed because some of them, one page printed out on copy paper. It'll be okay. I like to print out on cardstock for the most part, just because it's sturdier for me, and you know, anyway. But I printed those out for us to do some decorating and thought that would be fun. And this is pretty dry. It's got a little tiny bit of wet right there, but for the most part it's dry. So there's that one. And then here's the other one we did from yesterday. Oh no, that's the first one that I did by myself. Here's the one we did yesterday. Okay. And then this is the one from the day before. So let's go ahead and try to do some cutting down. Now I was thinking I might try Tina's trick with the white paper and kind of gauge where I wanted stuff. In fact, I'm not even going to use white. I'm going to use these two pieces. This is a binder. It's like the insert from binders that these things that I bought. But I have a blank side, so I'm thinking. Now she always, she'll go like that and see kind of where she wants things to land. That would be a pretty journal card, huh? And what would that leave us with down here? Oh, look. That would be cute. Let's see. Okay. So there's that. Let's see what else. We got, that one's pretty. That'd be a big journal card. Or I could do, let's see. I don't know if I'm very good with this whole bit. That one's cute. That'd be a cute pocket. Huh. And then do like a large, or even 2 tags, like 2 skinny tags. So let's do that one. Let's cut, let's see. I'm going to cut right here. And then I'm going to go across and make this part, I believe I'll make this part a pocket. Oops, there we go. And then I'm going to go up, cutting right through the word Christmas. Christ, I like that. Let's see, trim off the bottom of the bird. I was watching her this morning and she was talking, I was kind of catching up. I haven't been able to watch her any videos lately much. Well, the ones I've been watching have been very specific, you know. And so I was watching Tina this morning and I was like, she was saying how satisfying she finds cutting through thick paper. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. I do too. It's just something so satisfying about cutting through thick paper. So we have one of the birds right there. And so that'll be a tag. And then this one. And I'm going to decorate on top of these. So I'm really not worried if like I cut through the words or any of that. I can't let myself do that. The only thing I do try to shy away from is cutting through people. So I attempt to not cut through people. Let's toss that. So this is going to be a pocket. So I'm even going to jot a little note to myself because I'll forget. Pocket. Okay. That'll look cute on the bottom of the page. Maybe with some lace, decorated, and round off, you know, the corners a little bit. I might try to use my fancy corner punch, but it's so hard to use it on regular paper. I don't know how it would do on this. Now I didn't write tags on the other ones because I'll remember those, but with the pocket ones I tend to forget. So yeah. Okay. So let's see on this one. What was I saying? If I did like this, let's see. I don't want to chop this little guy in half. So that would be a good journal card right there. And would leave us with some nice picture and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim across here. I want to bring it here. And you know what? This side I think will be like a belly band. Cut here. Or even a bookmark. I don't know yet. We'll see. Or skinny tags. Could be skinny tags. That's true. So this will be a card, journal card, which I will have to clean up a little bit. And like I said, I am going to do some more decorating on this. That's going to be cute though. I like that. Okay. I should have probably scanned these before I cut them up. I didn't even think about it, you guys. Duh. Gee, I annoy myself sometimes. I'm going to cut straight up here. And this can be a small journal card. Not bad. And this one I'm thinking can be 2 tags. Right there. And then, yeah. Okay. I cannot even believe I didn't think about scanning that. I really should have. I'm going to pause for a second and scan these. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and I went ahead and scanned these. I'm going to come up on the side of this one. I'm just going to do what I normally do and cut because I have a tendency to be able to look at something and see what I want it to be. So this is going to be a small journal card. This one will be probably a tag. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. Come on now. There we go. This will be another journal card. And I'm going to make this one, I believe, I'm going to cut down just a little bit, and then I'm going to make this one into a pocket. And I'm going to write that like I did on the last one. I have a tendency to forget, like I said, if I'm assigning something to be a pocket. Yeah, I don't know why. I just have a tendency to forget. It's better for me to make a note of that. Okay. And this one, let's see here. I'm going to come over just a little bit to the side because I do not want to cut these little babies apart. That'll be a tag or a journal card. It might be a journal card. And then these do not have any peeps or anything, so these are going to be two. Oh, this one does, but it's over to the right. 2 tags. Okay. All right. And now this one. Let's see. What do we think, guys? I think I'm going to come next to believe here. So I don't want to cut across those babies' heads. So I'll go right here. Also, I don't want to cut into the candy cane. I'd like to keep the candy cane whole. So that worked out. Now let me see. What do I have here? We have believe. We have these. So this could be 2 skinny tags. Have to straighten those out, but. And then this one. Can be either a tag or a journaling card. This will be a journal card. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to go straight up on this right here. I have no idea how I'll use that, if I will. You know, it depends. Let's see. This will be a small journal card. This will probably be a tag. And then I'm going to cut right along here. And make that a journal card and another tag. Or a journal card. You know, it's okay. This little guy could be, you know what, I'll probably end up using this one just as like a side, just something to decorate on the side of a page. Or the side of whatever. I have no idea yet because I'm just gearing up for all this Christmas. So between this and the backgrounds that we did the other day, that's a lot for our, I think I'll have a nice amount of fillers for at least the country, the more vintagey country journal. The one that's more nativity, I will probably go back in and do some more backgrounds with blues and golds, because that journal, of course, the paper is blues, golds, reds, you know, deeper colors for a nativity scene. So yeah, I showed you guys the material. That's what I'm basing my choices of my colors off of. So I have yet to find, I may have to create my own. I've yet to find a digital kit that really suits me. I did grab a couple of them, but that actually suited me for, you know, that particular journal. So I was just gonna trim real quick here and cut a few of these. I thought they were cute. They're bigger than they looked on the screen, though. I thought they were much smaller. I like them, but yeah, they're not quite as small as I thought. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to pick one of these to decorate. I kind of wanted to play with that one's cute. I like that. That one is too. I like these. They turned out good. I mean, this one's kind of dorky because I cut the word in half, but it'll be all right because once I decorate on top of it, it's not going to matter. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. I was looking for one that had, this one does, a little bit lighter in it. Only because I wanted to do some aging with my distress inks. Gosh, I hope you can't hear my stomach. It keeps gurgling. I don't even know why I haven't really eaten it. It's not hunger. I'm not hungry, so I don't know. Who knows? What time is it? Ah, it's going on 2 o'clock. Sheesh. My honey had a long day today because I haven't gotten a text yet. He's still working. He's so sweet. I texted him earlier because I always let him know. I try to always let him know when I'm going to record. And he texted me back and he was like, "I'm so sorry I haven't texted you to say I love you. I've been busy." It's okay. He's so sweet that way though. A very thoughtful person. Now don't get me wrong. Cordy's got his you know, human where he's not perfect. He's not perfect. But for the most part, he's awesome. You know? One time I told him when we'd only been together about a year, I told him, you know, because he was apologizing for something. I said, if this is the worst that you get with me, trust me, I'm fine. Because I had to deal with a lot through the years with my Alex, my late husband. He was something else. So let's see here. Okay, so I want to use some of the little Christmas people. So I was looking at, oh, she is so cute. Look at this little girl with her little fur. I used to have one of those. Did anybody else have one of those? I did. I loved it. I felt like I was such a fancy lady. She could just sit right there on that little bench. That's pretty cute. I really wanted to try something here. I don't know if it'll work with this. You know what? It might not work. And I'm rubbing archival ink. I meant to be rubbing Distress. Did you guys see that? See that? I'm going to try to clean that up before I doubt that it's going to come off. I told you I would end up staining this thing. See? I stained it. I know some of you are laughing because you know me by now. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but we're in by 134 or 35 videos. Wow, right? I couldn't believe it. I can't believe I've done that many videos. My husband's like, oh my gosh, I remember when you were like, I can't do these videos. I don't know if I'll ever be able to think of ideas. And he was laughing at me the other day because now you've done that many. But anyway, after all those videos, you guys know me by now. So you do know that I am a goof, a goofball. So what I wanted to do was kind of just bring some ink onto it and not really like distress it like your typical way, but do it like this. Yeah. And then let that dry. I wanted it to look really grungy. See how it's getting nice and grungified right there? That's what I wanted. Yeah. And even maybe a little bit across those kids. So they look aged. And I'm gonna run this real quick so that it dries. I could also, to do that, I bet you, I'm going to try it on another one here. I could probably do my streaking. I kind of like it like that. Just looking. You see how it's dried now? Can you see? You can see like the dark patches. I didn't necessarily want to distress it like, you know, around the edges. I wanted to see what it would do if I did it like that. And yellow this little girl a bit. She is so cute. Really like her. And I got some of this today. I got a couple of ribbons today for my Christmassy stuff. I do not see where this is, where I can pull this off. Where's the tape? There we go. It was really tucked. I was thinking this might look really cute. Do I have any? Well, this is going to be a tag. I don't know how this would look, but I wanted to see. Top. Oh, I'm going to put it here. Set her like that. Maybe run this. I could totally make this. This is just like a crochet chain. Hope I didn't cut too much off. I like to pull on this too and kind of shred it around the edges, make it look torn before I put it down. I think that's good. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down real quick with my heat tool here. Should it go that way? Yeah, I think it should go this way. Do we like that on there? Or maybe running up the side? Let's try it there. Shall we? Why not, right? We're being adventurous here. This is our first go. And this is my first Christmas endeavor, so we'll see. We're gonna get some of our art glitter glue. Sit her here on this little bench that we've created on our, okay, and then press real good. Just making sure her shoes are down because they kind of are lifted a little bit. Maybe put a little more glue right there. Now, what color, what should, oh, you know what? I was going to say, let me see if I have some red seam binding real quick. I might in here. I need to totally, I ordered a bunch the other day. Look, I got a new batch. And, my awesome friend at BC Hands, Heidi, put a batch together for me. I think I'm probably going to bug her again and order some. That's red. Let's see. Do I have a, okay. Or do I have a dark green that would go with the green that's in here? Maybe. I don't want to punch through these babies here. So I may, how do I want to do that, you guys? Oh, come on, stay down now. Trying to think. I could do like a side tag, like I do on some stuff, like this. Grab one of these little ones over here. This is about the smallest size I have. I was going to say it's a little too big. I might have to narrow it down. I was going to say I could do like a little, like this. And then trim that. Go ahead and then put something Christmas here on the tag itself. But do it to the side. That way I'm not covering up these kids. I'm going to do it here, actually. Right there. Let's see. Not sure I like that on there. It's a little late now. It's kind of glued down, but oh well. Let me see. You know what? Where are... I just printed them out, and I'm like, where are the words? I can put got a bunch of them here, but I was looking for something small enough that it would fit on that tag. Holly, cozy, what do we want to put? Something, cut one of these down. How about that? We're going to do peace. Peace on earth, goodwill toward men. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Father, for bringing us a Savior, Jesus Christ, your Son. I give you praise, Lord, all the glory. Okay, so that fits on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and distress this. Oopsie. Throw it across the desk. No. Get that on there. I'm going to got to add a little bit of our gold here around the edges. You know how I got to do. I left the lid off of this earlier, and now I can tell it's kind of dry. Not good. You got it. When you do that, you got to like slide your hand or a rag or something across it and kind of take off that dry part. Okay, now, you know what I need to do? I need to glue something to the back, or, well, this is cardstock. It's pretty firm. So what I think I'll do instead is I'm going to grab my brush and we will just, oh, you know what though? There's glue. Shoot. Yeah, there's glue on it. That stinks. I got glue on the back. So, kids, we are going to put something on the back of it. Where is, I don't really have any paper here on hand. Just bear with me for a sec. I'm going to grab a piece of coffee dye paper or something close to coffee dyed. I don't know. Let me see. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. And that way I can put that tag on there without, see how messy my desk gets? I don't mean for it to be this messy. It's just, it gets crowded, very crowded. I'm definitely going to do a cleanup when we are done with this video. Okay, so now we'll go in here, and I probably should have used my other glue, but it's a little late. The only reason I say that is because I'm on copy paper, and this art glitter glue has a tendency to leave lines where I run it around. Let's see if I can spread it at all. I'll try to do away with those a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see if it works. I hope it does. I should not have, I should have covered that. I wasn't thinking about it. You know why? Because I was thinking that I would be able to just utilize the cardstock that I glued it to originally. Yeah, so I wasn't worried about the back. Now I will go back in, and if it's got glue on it, I'll make sure and cover those other pieces before I try doing any decorating. Yep. I told you I'm with it most in the mornings. So there's that little girl. Now where's that tag we made for her? And come on. Just thought about it. I need to distress where I'm going to glue this, because depending on where I glue it, I don't want to have to distress it after. There we go. Okay. So do we want to go sideways? Do we want to go this way? Kind of don't. No, because I don't want it on the, looks kind of stupid that way. I'm going to do it sideways. I like them cockeyed like this. I think they're cute. You know what I don't like? I don't like this piece. I don't like it. Oh, look, it came right off. Yay, it wasn't even meant to be on there. I really just didn't like that at all. It's okay. It'll be fine on something else, but not on this. Maybe a little red trim along here, or along the side. Let's see which side, which way. No, I think we're going to do it down here. I love my binding, you know, my crinkle cut binding. So We'll put this down here by little girl's feet. Just to bring some more color, you know, splash of color. Okay. Tiffy has a stuffy nose. She's like, I can hear her little nose. I've got junk all over my scissors. I need to clean them. Goodness sakes to Murgatroyd. I remember when I was a little kid asking my grandma, who's Murgatroyd? She'd always say that. If you Google it, I'm not the only one who's asked who's Murgatroyd, because it's online. It's on Google, that question. Okay, you guys, so there is our piece decorated from one of our collages. As you can see, the metallic still showing through, so it makes it look nice and gold. See? But there we go. And I'm going to get to town on doing a few more of these, but we're already at an hour, so I'm going to have to say goodbye. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your weekend, and I'll see you with another video tomorrow. God bless you, okay? Thanks for being with me. Bye.